Books, a way to learn, convey information, or just relax. I grew up reading physical paper books, but with a plethora of new technology constantly being created, is there really any need for them? I traveled out to the Brattle bookshop to see if anyone could defend this dying medium.
I prefer physical books.
Physical.
Definitely physical books, just because I have a lot lying around, I suppose.
I wanted to come here. I absolutely love this place. And I did say to my husband that it would be his worst nightmare to bring me here for my birthday. So
yeah, because I do everything online and I only consume text digitally. Looking around this bookstore, I think there's probably only 4 or 5 gigabytes of data here on these shelves.
Annotating when I'm reading it for class. It's easy to carry around.
I always say to my own students, because I work in higher ed, that books are fine except that the string search doesn't work and the hyperlinks don't work. And that really disappoints me.
It's a very sensory experience. I mean, it's the tactile feel of the book. It's the way it's bound. It could be the smell also in the book.
I don't know, I just feel like I get more involved in the story.
It's definitely encouraged to read, not one way or another, like digital or physical.
my parents would spend money on books rather than food. I mean, we had food, but it was if we had an amount of money, we would think how many books we could spend that on. I was surrounded by them, like books that were all over our house.
Actually, I'm from Nepal, and like the countries like Nepal, we are still in the textbooks.
No, I could not imagine a future without. I mean, unfortunately, I think probably one day we'll get there, but I can't imagine that. I enjoy coming to a place like this where you have an endless selection almost of physical books to read from. Hell to me would be an Amazon type world, a Kindle world where you only have an electronic device with e-ink.
It would not be a future that I would like to live in, but I can imagine that happening.
I think we're already there, and the fact that paper doesn't last much beyond 200 years unless it's really well preserved means that
You reprint
the books. Yeah, you could cut down more trees, but I don't know why you would.
Don't give me that.
Probably not. No.
I don't think I would, and unless all books disappeared overnight, and I had to, I wouldn't choose to.
I already have.
Yeah, it depends upon like what you prefer and what the technology is going on. Students like me, engineering or like technical guys, they obviously need to go to digital.
I think things are going that way. I don't think they'll ever go all the way for me in my lifetime, but more and more, even in school, I'm being asked to read for classes completely online, all the readings. So, for better and for worse, that's the way it's going.
Not completely, no. Reading off an electronic device has its place every once in a while. I'm reading PDFs also, easy to search for words or sections, but no, I would never completely divorce myself from reading a physically printed book. I enjoy it too much.
Yeah, I don't think so, because then we wouldn't have places like this, like the Brattle Bookshop, open air bookshops, and I just don't think it'd be as easy to find great literature, because you wouldn't have places like this and the people who work here who really know what good books are, I think, so.
By the end of the interviews, I was unsure of what to think. Although most of the people that I talked to were obviously passionate, as I walked around, one customer who refused to be interviewed told me some startling secrets. He told me to check the dumpster, that tons of unwanted books were thrown away there. This was a crushing blow to an otherwise impeccable facade. In the end, all that can really keep books around are the people who are willing to fight for their existence. And as for myself, I still don't know what side I'm on.